I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Schultz. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Oh.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Nice and windy. No march. West right. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's complete to the back. Ashton Jency. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Keely Ringo making the play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Brings him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
the cookie. Now I'm hungry. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Another Raiders first down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that play.
They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the lines. Goes for a loss. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. The early momentum of that field goal.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Makes the tackle. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Here we go.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
On the stop.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Motion. Connect.
From the gun, Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Fairbairn. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starting out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now Fields. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Fields gets it out wide quick. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of hit on top of it.
His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The right side, caught by Wilson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Easy. Hey, can.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Got his man. It's Golden. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go.
On the keeper. Here's Fields. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 3. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially if you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
It's a screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Defense to the line fast. Fields looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
His kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. After battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. Oh, and he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Fields with a chance to run it here. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Hauled in by Lockett, right side. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Fields on third. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for receivers, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, strike. Go strike. Who's the DA? Who's the attack? Hey, Monday. Delta. Sit high.
Genty from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Easy. Go.
Now it's Fields. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down from the 41. On the keeper, here's Fields. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Raiders 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
From the red zone on 1st. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? I slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender comes away with it. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Texans can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Fields pass.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Still some room at the 20. Jukes away from one. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. One after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 10. Kaimi Fairbairn.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. There's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
We get to playoff football, Kate, and every team's going to excel in 3 phases. You've got to. Offense, defense, special teams. What an excellent return. And the type of effort they expect from themselves in postseason football.
Fields on 1st down. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 35.
So Reed, they'll give it to JT. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You got a meet, right?
From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kinds of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's a situation may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Don't jump, right?
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Texans 10.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
That's a gain of 6.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On the quick, right? Under. 18. What's that? Look the hot. Hey, Uno. White Tony. 19 Texans.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Texans ball. We'll see if they can come up with something and stave off elimination. 1st down, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This is a design look for Fields. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
To the air on 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 10. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
He's going to field this at the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't...
He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Going deep here for the end zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Texans 10. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for Zelle. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switch.